Is it time to buy or sell QQQ ETF? In this video, we're diving deep into QQQ. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 26th of March, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since March 26, 2025, our system has ranked QQQ as a hold/accumulate, assigning it a score of -0.04. Now, let's examine the performance of the exchange-traded fund during this time. The ETF has experienced natural fluctuations, but it currently shows a loss of 0.00% since our initial hold-accumulate recommendation. The exchange-traded fund lies in the middle of a wide and declining trend in the short term, with indications of further decreases within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of 7.5% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between -11.79% and -0.389%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 18.05%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from 14.88% to 33.54% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $556.45 and $646.84. Our latest daily update for the QQQ includes the headline, Stronger Technical Forecast for QQQ ETF Price After Wednesday Trading. The QQQ ETF price experienced a decline of 1.84% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 26th of March, 2025, falling from $493.46 to $484.38. During that trading day, the ETF fluctuated by 2.14%, ranging from a low of $482.82 to a high of $493.15. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 1.56% over the past 2 weeks. The volume of shares traded rose by 8 million on the last day, although this occurred alongside falling prices. This could serve as an early warning, suggesting a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, 34 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $16.26 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $540.80, while the lowest price was $413.07. Currently, the price stands at 10.43%, or $56.42, below the 52-week high of $540.80, which is also the all-time high for the ETF. This week, Invesco QQQ Trust is encountering significant challenges as investors withdraw funds from popular exchange-traded funds, including QQQ. Heightened concerns regarding tariffs and a deteriorating fiscal situation in Europe are driving this trend. As investors seek refuge in more defensive assets, the short-term outlook for QQQ could become turbulent. If tariffs escalate, they may exert additional pressure on Nasdaq tech stocks, making it essential for investors to closely monitor earnings and valuation multiples. Furthermore, fixed income investments are gaining popularity, indicating that many are moving away from tech-heavy funds like QQQ in search of safer havens. This shift in investor sentiment may extend the pressure on QQQ's stock price. Despite the long-term potential in U.S. tech equities, current macroeconomic factors and U.S.-China trade dynamics present a cautionary backdrop. However, with companies significantly engaging in stock buybacks to support their shares, long-term valuation could be bolstered if the market stabilizes and investor confidence returns. Continued volatility is anticipated as the tech sector faces scrutiny under its current high valuation, prompting investors to reassess their positions in QQQ amid ongoing uncertainty. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 26th of March, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned QQQ an overweight rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 26th of February, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a negative rating with a hold action. The following signals have been identified for QQQ. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, March 13, 2025, and so far it's risen 3.42%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot has been established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence the near-term developments. The QQQ ETF currently holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average presents a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this creates a more negative forecast for the ETF. Should there be further gains, the ETF will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $504.21. Conversely, in the event of a decline, the ETF will find support from the short-term average at $483.43. A break above the long-term average will generate another buy signal, while a fall below the short-term average will reinforce the sell signal and strengthen the overall outlook. Volume increased on falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, indicating that the ETF should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 10 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 12 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 8 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 24 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages indicated a buy signal 21 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal from 2 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal from 21 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages showed a buy signal 12 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for QQQ. QQQ finds support from accumulated volume at $472.73. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This exchange-traded fund exhibits average daily movements alongside solid trading volume, leading to a medium risk classification. Over the last day, the ETF fluctuated by $10.33 between its high and low points, representing a change of 2.14%. In the past week, the ETF experienced a daily average volatility of 1.57%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for QQQ, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This crucial metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio could indicate a low expectation for the company's future or suggest that the exchange-traded fund is undervalued, signaling a potential buying opportunity. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for QQQ. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for QQQ is at $488.20. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the exchange-traded fund, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, QQQ encounters its first support level at $472.73. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $463.62, reflecting a decrease of 4.29%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits medium daily fluctuations, resulting in a moderate level of risk. Additionally, there's a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 9 days ago. Is QQQ ETF a good buy? QQQ exhibits several positive indicators. However, these signals alone are not sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this moment. Instead, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, suggesting that one may either hold or accumulate shares while awaiting further developments. Our analysis has been updated from a sell recommendation to a hold or accumulate status since the previous evaluation. After assessing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 27th of March, we anticipate QQQ will open higher by $2.40, starting at a price of $486.78. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a lovely day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.